of the core functions to marketing is branding. Now, when it comes to branding, realize that your business must develop a quality name, logo, mission statement, among many other brand identifiers. When it comes to your brand, realize that it says a lot about your business. Again, your brand could be anything from your logo to your website to, again, the uniforms that your employees are wearing. Your customers are going to make psychological purchasing decisions based on the brand experience they have with you. Again, if they come to your website and it looks terrible and it doesn't function very well, they might interpret that you don't care about it and that you don't care about satisfying their wants and needs when it comes to selling them a product. So your brand says a lot about what your business stands for. And again, it goes a lot more farther than just, again, your logo and name. Now, when you're developing a quality brand, you need to put together a strategy and really determine, again, the wants and needs of your customers and how to properly appeal to them. Again, anything from just the color scheme can really say a lot about your business. For example, here in Columbus, Ohio, we essentially are die-hard Buckeye fans. If you were to start a business and have a blue and gold color scheme, very similar to Michigan's color scheme, you're not going to be successful. Again, it's going to be really dictated based on the customer market that you're really trying to serve once you develop your brand. It could be a local brand, or you could be looking at having a national brand. Whenever you're developing your name and logo, keep in mind who, again, you're trying to satisfy. Now, whenever you develop your brand, you're always going to be trying to communicate some type of message. What your brand stands for, again, what your company stands for. It goes much farther than your image. Your brand can also express awareness, what exactly you're trying to communicate, and spread the message, what you represent. If you're starting some type of social entrepreneurship venture in which you're trying to really get across some type of message, your brand name will really help dictate what that message is. Whenever you're trying to build a brand, you're trying to build equity in which somebody is becoming very loyal. For example, Apple. Apple has very loyal customers in which those customers will often promote their brand themselves and help close potential sales. Somebody buys a Mac or an iPhone, and then they share their experience with everybody else and essentially convince their friends to make essentially a very similar purchase. Procter & Gamble is one of the largest branding companies in the world. Realize that Procter & Gamble owns some of the most recognizable brands, such as Tide, Crest, Gain, Bounty, Dawn. And what they often do is they institute some type of co-branding. It's not uncommon, for example, to go to the grocery store and see a Tide and Bounty product put together. Essentially, they own both brands, and by co-branding them through either a product or some type of advertisement, they're really killing two birds with one stone and getting the brand message out for both of them. Realize that they even offer essentially Tide and Gain, two of the most popular types of detergents, and by really just having a different branding message and color scheme for essentially both types of products, again, that satisfy the exact same wants and needs of customers, but just having different type of advertisement plan behind them really helps the company gain as much market share as possible. Brands is another one. Essentially, Brands owns Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. Again, all three of these are some type of indirect competitor in which they're really satisfying the wants and needs of a consumer looking to eat something, but again, it's very different. Sometimes you're in the mood for Mexican food, in which you go to Taco Bell. Sometimes you want, again, more home style and go to KFC. It's going to be really dictated by what that customer's feeling, but by having different brands in your business, you can often help satisfy different wants and needs. So once you've developed your main brand, you might want to actually look into developing further brands for your specific products. It's not uncommon for a business, once they've developed their brand name, they actually develop an actual brand for a specific product they're trying to sell, which they may even be able to then resell to others in their exact same competition. If you have any questions regarding branding, please do not hesitate contacting us. Thank you.